Beliefs are not the truth. All right, everyone. Today's quantum consciousness is beliefs are not the truth. This is a really cool one. I mean, everyone can relate to it. On some level, part of you knows that. But before we get started, I want to just remind people today's clearing in an hour from now is the journey back to the womb, clearing mom's energy. Huge, people. Huge. You have no idea how much you are influenced by your mom. Okay, so I'll be giving some teaching on that and then a clearing on that. So it'll be really good. Okay, so beliefs are not the truth. Basically, I mean, on some level, it's pretty simple. Okay, on another level, it's like it's so deeply ingrained that you don't even realize that you have beliefs. Okay. So it's not that beliefs are a bad thing. You know, we all have beliefs, and sometimes for some people, having a belief in things like higher powers or, you know, having a belief in certain things gives peace of mind, makes you feel like you're okay, makes you feel grounded. It's the thing around beliefs, though, that when you really start understanding how your beliefs are literally dictating your life, your reality, and how you are finding fault and judging others and competing in some way with, right, wrongs, good, bads. Okay, so all of our beliefs co-create that kind of separation from each other. Where, you know, if I grew up in my household and I have a belief, you know, that maybe because I grew up, because I grew up, what we grow up in, we begin to believe that this is okay. Okay, like for example, in some cultures, back in time, I don't know if it's still happening now. It might be in some really hidden places, but there were cultures that, like let's just say a maiden was going to be getting married. Well, then she would have an elder actually have sex with her to teach her how to have sex. Okay, so that's their belief. All right, our culture that wouldn't go down too well. Okay, although in our culture, in our country, right here, there are people's different religious peoples that have beliefs, you know, that it's okay to, you know, have sex with your daughter, you know, because who knows why. But so that's kind of a little bit of an extreme beliefs. But when you look at the beliefs that are affecting our world, like right now, if you look around the world, if you look at what's happening in Ukraine and Russia, and you look what's happening in Israel, and you know the things that are happening, these are strong beliefs. Okay, they're so strong that people are killing each other over their beliefs. Okay, I used to go to Israel. I've been there 3 times. I was there a month each time. And I traveled around different sacred sites, different places where Jesus was, got downloads, got asked to do things. But again, I'm witnessing the beliefs. You have many different religious, you have the Muslims, you have Judaism, you actually have Christianity, and many other ones. And just being in that country and just witnessing the different belief systems and different religions and how profoundly they believe in their belief. Okay. And again, it's not that there's anything wrong with a belief, but the thing is it's time to wake up to some of your beliefs because some of your beliefs don't serve you. Okay. Some of your beliefs actually create separation. Some of your beliefs create hatred, resentment, judging others. Okay. So if you understood that every single human being is living in their own world, okay? Your own world, okay? Here's the thing. All you feel is yourself. All you know is your thoughts, your emotions, your reactions. And so whatever you're believing, you look out into the world and you judge other people's beliefs. You find fault with other people's beliefs. And you also, some people would actually cause harm, hurt others over beliefs. Let's talk. Okay, let's look at this one. This is great. So even look at the in the Republicans and the Democrats. Everybody truly believes they're right. They believe it. They're right. Okay, and yet look what's happening. Okay, it's like nothing gets resolved. Things aren't being done, taken care of because of beliefs. And Even when you look at other cultures and other countries and their beliefs and, the different ways of, right, wrong, good and bad, it's all beliefs. So here's the thing, and I'd like everybody here, right now, just for a moment, what if you just took your awareness, because you can, okay, let's just walk into the self. Let's walk in where there are no beliefs, right? Let's just do that just for fun, okay? So taking your awareness and just right now, just being aware that you're looking through your eyes. Have the awareness of yourself literally looking through your eyes. So you're taking your consciousness and you're having that awareness of literally looking right through your eyes, okay? Now take that awareness, and if you go ahead and close your eyes, it might be easier. But if you close your eyes and you take your awareness and you just take it right on down to your heart, because you actually can, as though you're taking your awareness, as though you're taking your eyes awareness right down to the heart. And now you're imagining yourself looking right out from the heart, so you can actually open your eyes and feel that, as though even though you're looking out and you can see with your eyes, your awareness is looking through the heart. Okay. Now here's the thing: every being, every sentient being has the light within. Every sentient being. I don't care if you're evil or bad or whatever, that light within. So every single one of you has that light, okay? So when you take your awareness and coming right to that heart chakra, and if you take your awareness and just kind of come back deeper inside, and it's almost like falling back deep into the self, into your own core. And what you're going to be doing is you're going to be looking for your own light, because it's there, okay? It doesn't matter if it's like a little tiny grain of sand or a big old ball of light. Doesn't matter. Just take your awareness right into that light, okay? Let's see if you can just imagine, see, sense, know, feel that you are coming right into your own light. And here's what's happening when you come into that light. Nothing. Nothing. No judging, no finding fault, no good, bad, no hatred, no better than, no less than, no poor me, no victim, just pure awareness, okay? So this is who we really are, okay? Absent all our beliefs, all our misperceptions, all the conclusions, all the imprints coming from the cultures we live in, the families we live in, the lifestyles we live, everything is coming from a belief, okay? So in this place right here, you have no beliefs, none. And you can actually feel that. You might not be able to stay there very long, but if you take your awareness, go into that light that you are in your own self, in your own core, you will feel and find your own light. When you take your awareness and just stay right there in that light, drop all your thoughts, just let go of any thoughts, any interferences, and just be quiet. Just be quiet in this place, because that's what it is. It's very quiet. And as you're there, just sinking right into that energy, right into that place within you, there's nothing there. Okay. So now as you're in this place, and remember, it takes a bit to cultivate this connection. So you might find yourself popping out. You know what I mean? Like you'll pop out and you'll feel your agitations, you'll feel your beliefs, you'll feel your own self, you'll feel your energy, you'll feel your angst, you'll feel whatever's running inside of you. And when you come into this place, there's nothing there. There's no trauma, drama, there's no poor me, there's no victim, there's no I hate you, I'm better than you, I'm less than you, I'm victimized. There's none of that. I'm the perpetrator, I'm the killer. None of that. It doesn't exist. Okay, so just take a moment, be right there. Just come right in to that light that you are in the very core of your being, your own essence, and just be right there, just for a few moments. And then feel yourself. The moment you start to have a thought, you can feel a slight agitation while you're in this place, okay? That agitation is the frequency of moving away from your true energy, your true consciousness, your true light. So by practicing and playing with this, you're going to start noticing that the moment you have a desire that is coming from the wounded place, not arising from awareness, coming into your awareness, but a desire to make something, do something, change something, have something, be something, find something, whatever that is, you will feel the agitation. Okay. So as you practice, if you choose to, if you practice being in your own self, being in your own light, in your own divinity, inside your own body, if you practice being there, you'll begin to recognize and notice that every time you move from away from your own self, you'll feel that slight agitation. Okay. Then you can come right back in. It's a different way of seeing the world. It's a different way of being, but it is actually our real, true, authentic self. And it's, again, it's absent all our wounding. It's absent all things that are causing us to have angst, have depressions, have worries and concerns. And all the wounding is in our subconscious. That wounding is literally covering up that light. So in the ego, the false self, the false ego that's been created, is all of these energy frequencies are covering up your light. So you're living not in the very core of who you are. You're living out externally in your energy frequencies. It's like leaning out a little bit from your center, from your very core, from that light that you are. And when you lean out, then you're in your ego. You're in all the places where you've taken things personally, or you know what I mean? It's like somebody says something to you, or your mother gets mad at you or yells at you, or whatever happens in your world, and you take it personal. It's like you've moved out of center. Okay, so you've moved into the egoic energy frequency that's within, and then you're also living in the wounding that is still held in all of the chakras. You know, first chakra is that life, death, survival. Okay, it's where we've learned to, you know, find our way, and so we got all this carryover. And that second chakra is all the damage, all that extreme harm, hurt that we've experienced throughout different lifetimes, you know, the rejections and the abandonments and the betrayals. And remember too, that we also have been the perpetrator to cause harm to others. Okay, so we also have guilt and shame and regret. All of these emotional energy frequencies block and cover up that true divine light that we actually are. So we've learned how to live in our egoic state rather than our divine state. Both are right here in our body. Okay, the deepest part is our true light, and as we lean out into all the damage, all the wounding, misperceptions, then we're living our egoic false self, and everyone's living from that place. So belief systems are created through man, through humans. Okay, look at our holidays. They're created. Like even Secretary's Day. That day was created to honor the women and even some men that have been secretaries. You know what I mean? It's like it's just honoring and respecting and acknowledging what people do. Okay, so that's one of the reasons why we have beliefs, is because we do want to respect and honor things. Like when we look at our military and the men that have died for the U.S. and died for their country, you know, it's like, yes, there's an honoring and a respect. And again, it's still coming from beliefs created by man. Okay, again, I'm not saying they're good or bad or right or wrong. I'm just saying they are beliefs. What I am saying, though, is when you start living more from the place of your true, authentic, divine self, what happens is you don't have to have a belief around honoring somebody and respecting somebody and acknowledging somebody. What happens is we're feeling a frequency of unconditional love. Okay? Unconditional love for what a person has done or who they are, just their beingness. We feel unconditional love for those who have, you know, lived and died and sacrificed for the good of other. Okay, again, it's still, you know, there's no belief in here. It's just the heart is just in a state of pure unconditional love. So the beliefs is what causes a lot of angst in our lives, in our bodies. I remember one time. This is I was in my foundations program back when we used to do it in person live. This was in 2014, 2015. And I remember, you know, this one woman, she was talking about all the cultures and the belief systems of the Native Americans. And some of the things I was saying was upsetting to her. Okay. So I'm just going to let everybody know I do have Native American in me. Okay. So my grandmother was Native American. Doesn't really matter. I can also have all kinds of different things. Okay, it doesn't matter. So again, we're attached to these beliefs. Like, for example, if I were really attached to my beliefs that, oh my goodness, I have Native American, I have Sioux Native American in me, Lakota Sioux. I've also got Sicilian in me. I've also got Scotch and Irish in me. So am I going to hold on to what they have lived with, the journey of all of that? Or am I going to just really be my authentic self and live from a place of the heart being open, heart open, awareness, heart open, unconditional love? That's been my quest. That's been my journey, okay? To live in a state of the heart of unconditional love. I have been doing the work to unravel any misperceptions, things that would block that, and find fault with others and judging others. It's like, no, I didn't want to live like that. I want to live with the heart open. And so finding that place within where there are no judgments, there are no separation, there's nothing in there that says, oh, being Native American or being Sicilian is better than the other, okay? And it also ends the desire to cause harm, to find fault, to make wrong, okay? That's another thing about beliefs. Your beliefs are going to draw conclusions, and you're going to believe something bad or negative or finding fault with somebody else who they are believing the same thing about you, okay? So who's right? Does it really matter? Is there really right, wrong? So living in your life, living in your world where you're coming from that place of unconditional love, that's what we all are actually desiring, because in that place, you experience connection, you experience being in the world in a way that is absent misperceptions and all the greed and the hatred and the worries and the stresses and the poor me's and the victimizations. You don't live in that world when you live in your divinity, because there's no suffering in your divinity. If you play with this a little bit, you're going to discover that as you come into that light inside of you and just be there in just that state of awareness, there's nothing there. Nothing. Okay? Nothing but that frequency of peace, that frequency of love. That's it. This is who we all are. And also, I'm just going to remind everybody, this too is the frequency of the new paradigm. All right. So the new paradigm has a vibrational frequency that's much higher, a higher frequency, a higher vibration than what we are living in our wounded selves. And again, I've said this many times, is, if we're going to hold on to our wounding, we can't pass through the veils to go into the new paradigm. Okay. So when you feel into this and you get a sense of what this is, and you start relating to people, you can't find it doesn't matter what someone is feeling or believing. You won't feel any judgment of them. You'll just feel unconditional love for them. How much greater of an experience is that than thinking, oh, you stupid idiot, there's, what's wrong with you? Get over it, or whatever it is that you might have thoughts of. Those thoughts don't exist when you're in this place right here, okay? Coming from that place of just pure love and light. It is that place that you are, we are. It is in the core of every single being. And I've tracked this on all dimensions, time, space, different universes, galaxies. I have tracked this everywhere, okay? And I have found the gnarliest of beings. I have found the demonic beings, the demons. Everything has that light. Every sentient being has that light, okay? So you have that light. You're on planet Earth. Your soul wants to evolve. It wants to wake up. So play with and practice coming into your light and seeing the world from there. So check this out. Even from here, if you take your awareness and you come into that light and you look out into the world and you look at Russia and Ukraine and Israel and the Palestinians, when you look at all of that, again, people, there's no reaction. There's no judging. There's no siding. That's good, that's bad. None of that is happening. All you're going to experience is a state of frequency of feeling, a sense of unconditional love for all beings. And then, too, it's easier to understand that everything that's happening, all the peoples, whatever they're living, they've agreed to have these experiences. They've agreed to be the victims to whatever's happening, okay? Everyone is co-creating their reality. Everyone is participating in this. Everyone. Okay. So as humans waking up, when we start living here, the good news is when I come from this place of unconditional love, it hits your place of unconditional love. It starts to activate that's been kind of a little bit covered up. Okay. It's not that it's dormant, it's just covered up. But what happens is when that starts to get activated, something inside wants more than the suffering. Something inside wants more than the hatred or the judging or the victim or the poor me or the anxieties or the depressions or the poor me's, all of that. It's like you're stepping into who you really are. And as you become more and more who you really are, I'm telling you straight up, you'll be around people, you'll be activating their light and something in them. It may not happen right then and there, but something starts to wake up and it's like something wants more. And people start to seek. They start seeking truth. They start seeking answers. They start seeking to end their own suffering. So the greatest gift you can give to all of humanity is to wake up yourself and start practicing being in your own light. In that deep place, in that true energy essence of who you are. Okay. Just a quick reminder, people, we do have a group clearing coming up in just a little over an hour, something like that, at the down hour. And the topic is journey back to the womb, clearing your mom's energy. Tomorrow, Sunday's Mother's Day. So this is a great time to, clean out mom's energy, become more of who you are, okay? Because I promise you, your mom's energy is in you and that's just been cleared out, like intentionally cleared out, okay? All right, so I just want to see if there's anybody having any questions. And wait a second, what was I saying? Oh, the clearing is in half an hour, like 35 minutes, 36 minutes. Okay, what? Sorry, Bonnie and I did a Okay, yeah, how can we live more in our divine light? Yeah, so again, just like what we just did, that walking in to the self, walking in. People, your mind can't try to make yourself go into some kind of divine light. It doesn't work that way because it's in you. It's in you. Okay? So if it's in you, you can find it. I guarantee it. You can find it. I'm telling you, it could be like tiny little grain of sand. It could be bigger. Doesn't matter. It's there. You wouldn't be alive if it wasn't. Okay? So just again, practicing this again, just walk it through really again quickly, taking your awareness, okay, having the awareness that you are looking through your own eyes, okay, have that awareness. Take that same awareness, drop it down right to the heart, as though you're looking from your eyes, from your heart chakra, looking out to the world. It's a different feeling. Now take your awareness and go deep inside into the very core of you. And look for that. You'll find there's a light there, a little light. Take your awareness, go right into it. I don't care if it's a grain of sand. You take your awareness, you go in. Okay? You're in it. Once you're in it, you found it. Now you can always come here in an instant. Okay? So keep coming in. Keep practicing being right here. People, there's nothing there. There's no emotion. None. There's no good, bad, right, wrong. None. There's no judgment. There's no victim. Nothing. There's nothing there but pure love and light. Peace. It's in you. It's right there. Practice going there and you'll be touching your own divinity. It's so cool. It's just right there. It's in you. Totally in you. Okay? So we want to, that's where we really want to come from, people. So, it's like everybody in the whole friggin' world is broken in some way. Everyone's got damage. Everyone's got wounding. Everyone has misperceptions. And everyone also is carrying over the frequencies of their past lives that they didn't unravel, that we didn't unravel. We're all doing it. We've brought all that debris with us into this lifetime. And now we want to be free, you know? How many lifetimes is it going to take for us to stop fighting everything and surrender to, oh, it's already within me. My divinity is already within me. And you start living in that, in your, you know, your misperceptions and your beliefs and your conclusions and all those poor me's and forsakens and atrocities, everything. They start to get softer and softer, and some will start to fall away and dissolve. The more you start living this, and the more you start opening your heart to that feeling, to living in your own sense of unconditional love, that is the truth. And the truth is of the light, and the light will prevail. I know this unequivocally without a doubt. The light will prevail. And we are that light. So if you keep practicing, keep coming in, find this place, even if it's just for a few seconds, even if you did this every day for a few seconds, you'd start seeing the world differently. You'd start really feeling, sensing, and knowing, holy cow, I'm judging people, I'm finding fault. I'm believing something different. I feel like their beliefs are wrong and mine is right. Everybody believes that one, okay? So think about that, okay? So I'll kill you over, because I have my belief and my belief is right, all right? So people, again, beliefs are man-made. We've created them. We bought into them. I'm not saying they're good or bad. I'm just saying, do you want to have beliefs, or do you want to live from that place of pure awareness, God consciousness, divinity? You can do that, and you have that option. And you can find your way to where you start really residing in that place, which is really cool. But again, you have to practice. You can't just go there one time and think you're going to get it. No, it's not a one-time thing. It's a life experience, okay? It's like coming from this place. And then, okay, I just got something. I'm going to challenge all of you that are here right now, every one of you. I'm challenging you, because I want to hear about this next time we come back in 2 weeks. I would like everyone to take this challenge, and that you're going to practice every day coming into that place within, that light within. And you're just going to be there for however long you can, witnessing, experiencing, knowing, and then feeling the agitation when you pull out. But then after even 2 weeks of doing this, there's going to be some changes in you, okay? I want to know what those changes are. So that is what I'm not really a challenge. I'm asking to play with me on this, okay? Play with me. Got something better to do than to wake up? I don't think so. End your suffering? How cool would that be? Yeah, where everybody's looking to end their suffering. Well, this is one way to start that journey of truly ending that suffering, okay? So whoever chooses to do that, do it. And then, in 2 weeks, we'll check it out, okay? All right, so just a reminder, in a half an hour from now, we're going to be clearing out. We're going to go journey back to the womb, to the womb that you were born in. I don't care if you were adopted, doesn't matter, the womb of your mother, okay? And I'm going to be giving some teachings on that to help you understand, but we'll be clearing that energy out of you, taking it out of you, okay? Because you don't really want to live with your mother's energy in you, okay? You want to be yourself completely. All right, everyone. So hope to see you there at the upcoming clearing in half an hour, and hope to see you in 2 weeks when we do the Q&A. I want to hear what people did and what you experienced, what that was like for you. All right, everyone. Thanks for being here. Truly. Thank you. All right. Until next time.